Hello, everyone. We are back, and what we're going to do is go about town for today. Uh, I've done everything that I possibly can. I'll probably go back to the guardhouse, talk to him, see if there's anything that came up. Then I'll go back to the inn. So let's just begin our journey. Just take a shortcut.
As you stand at Lanford's crossroads, you recall its quicker routes. Narrow back streets, hidden passages, and paths known only to locals, now familiar to you. Taking a shortcut lets you bypass the usual crowds and distractions, reducing your travel time to about 2 hours. Where will you go?
Where I'm gonna go is to the barracks.
You make your way through the familiar shortcuts, navigating past bustling streets and quieter paths until you arrive at Lanford's barracks.
I'm gonna go ahead and check with the guard captain, see if anything else has came up.
The imposing silhouette of Lanford Guard Barracks dominates the street, a stark monument to the city's strict order. Approaching the entrance, you're met by a guard whose rigid stance embodies the discipline and vigilance expected of the city's protectors. Official business only, he states, his voice broking no dissent. The thought of requesting an audience with the captain of the guard briefly crosses your mind, but you have no valid reason to disturb him. With a sigh, you turn and walk away.
Well, that was quick. Let's just check out the area while we're over here. Okay, we'll go one. We'll go up here. Let me talk to you.
In the bustling heart of the marketplace, where voices blend into a lively cacophony and the air is thick with the scents of spices and fresh bread, a sudden commotion breaks the rhythm of daily commerce. A man has stumbled to the ground, the rough cobblestones unforgiving against his palms. Thief, he yells, the word slicing through the noise like a blade, drawing the attention of all nearby. His eyes dart frantically, seeking the culprit who has vanished with his pouch into the sea of people.
I will go at number one. That was quite a fall. Let's get you up and see about capturing that faith, shall we? You offer, extending a hand with concern etched in your voice.
He grasps it, pulling themselves up with a mix of gratitude and determination. Thank you. I wasn't prepared for such excitement today, he says, brushing off the dust, their spirit unbroken by the fall or the theft, ready to pursue justice with your aid.
We'll go here. Oh, someone else to talk to while I'm in the area.
The town's bridge, a silent observer of countless sunrises and sunsets, now hosts a solitary figure. A man leans against the railing, his eyes fixed on the relentless flow of the river below, a canvas of indifference painted across his features.
I'll go with two. It's peaceful here, isn't it? A rare, quiet moment to just be, you comment, seeking solace in the simplicity of the scene.
He gives a noncommittal shrug. Peaceful, or just a dull prelude to the inevitable end? Just being is a luxury of the aimless, he replies. Ignore him and continue on your way.
Yes, I will. Ah, here's another person to talk to.
Amidst the town's daily hustle, you notice a visitor marveling at the architecture and the lively atmosphere, her fascination clear.
Ah, I'll go with three. Impressive, isn't it? Every time I walk through here, I feel like I'm seeing it for the first time.
Impressive, maybe to some. To me, it's another town on the map. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Ignore her and continue on your way.
I could try to talk to her again.
As the day begins to cool into evening, you find yourself wandering the narrow lanes of the residential district, where the sounds of daily life slowly give way to the quiet of approaching night. Ahead, you notice Rhiannon, who is standing before an open window, struggling with a stubborn shutter that refuses to close. The frustration is evident in her body language, a clear struggle against the unyielding wood.
Oh, go. Those shutters can be tricky. Let me give it a try.
You keep your tone neutral, friendly, as you step in to help with the shutter. The task is mundane, yet it provides a simple common ground, a break from your usual interactions. Thanks, I guess I needed that, Rhiannon says, a hint of genuine gratitude peeking through. This moment of casual cooperation serves to ease the long-standing tension, even if just for the evening. Is there something else you have on your mind that you'd like to discuss with Rhiannon? Now might be a good time to bring it up.
Oh, may I have a word with you? There's a matter of importance I need to discuss.
Oh, I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
Let's talk some other time. And it's almost late. Let's just go over my turn. Meet some guests.
Elizabeth sits by the window, candlelight catching the gold-threaded trim of her violet gown. Though she neither moves nor speaks, something about her presence shifts the air in the room. Murmurs dip for the briefest moment before resuming. Her dark eyes survey the inn with quiet detachment, as though gathering pieces of stories not meant for her, yet freely given all the same. An untouched goblet rests beneath her fingertips, its contents forgotten as she listens, not to take part, but simply to know. The faint curve of her lips offers nothing, only the suggestion of something withheld, something carefully kept. You step up to her table and clear your throat. I've been meaning to talk to you about something, Elizabeth. Really? I love a good chat. What's up?
Let's talk some other time. To the inn. Go talk to Olivia.
You approach the bar, where Olivia, the innkeeper, polishes a glass with a practiced hand. Her auburn hair cascades over her shoulders, framing a face that carries the light of hospitality and the grace of the hearth. She looks up and greets you with a warm smile.
and get to know her better.
On second thought, let's change the topic. Olivia nods, understanding.
What's the latest word on the street?
She pauses, looking around the room with a knowing smile, then shrugs lightly. Nothing exciting, I am afraid.
Hmm, let's talk later.
Of course, Olivia replies understandingly. Take your time. The Golden Sparrow is your home as long as you're here. If you need anything or just want to chat, you know where to find me, she says with a friendly nod, giving you space to relax and explore the inn at your own pace.
Alright, that was. Oh, you're tired. Alright, let's just go to the inn tap room.
As you step into the taproom of the Golden Sparrow, the warmth of the inn envelopes you, a stark contrast to the chilly morning air outside. Amid the soft murmurs of conversation and the clinking of glasses, you spot Janus. He's sitting alone, an ale in hand, his usual sharp edge seemingly dulled by the drink and his own thoughts. Olivia approaches you with a look of worry creasing her brow. I'm a bit concerned about him, she says quietly, nodding towards Janus. He's been drinking quite a bit, and considering his past troubles, I'm worried he might cause a scene.
Don't worry, Olivia. I'll talk to him and make sure he doesn't stir up any trouble.
As you approach Janus, you choose your words carefully, aware of his current vulnerability.
Hey, pal, I guess you remembered too. You asked, trying to gauge his state of mind.
Janus looks up at you, eyes red from drink and exhaustion. He takes a long swig of ale, then sets his cup down with a thud. Of course, I remembered. Who wouldn't remember something as important as that, huh? His voice carries a note of anger, tinged with hurt and weariness. So it worked, then, you say, referring to the ritual LUDO performed. Janus snorts. Yeah, it worked. He avoids your gaze, his tone curt. Look, I'm not sure what you want me to say. I'm trying to deal with it. You sense the pain lurking beneath his words, the struggle to face the flood of memories.
Have you seen Lovick? That girl Lucy he had investigating his sister Claire told me she left town. You know, you ask, hoping for a lead.
Janus shakes his head. I don't know anything about that, but I did see Ludo at the market earlier. He was looking for herbs for some kind of potion. If he's still in town, you'll probably find him there.
Come, let me take you upstairs to rest. You'll feel better after some sleep.
Fine, fine, Janus replies, finishing his ale in one gulp. He stands, slightly unsteady, and you guide him upstairs to his room. Rest well, Janus. You leave him sleeping soundly on his bed and head back downstairs. The taproom is busier than when you arrived, the early crowd settling in for drinks and conversation. You spot Olivia bustling about behind the counter, her hands deftly moving to fill orders from the growing queue. In the corner, an elderly man tunes his lute before starting up a jaunty tune. It's time to head to the market to look for Ludo and perhaps gather more clues about Claire's whereabouts.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go. To the marketplace. Ask if anyone has seen LUDO.
In the bustling heart of Lanford's market, you weave through the throng of people, the cacophony of voices blending into a single, indistinct hum. The vibrant stalls, brimming with exotic spices and colorful textiles, offer a stark contrast to the singular focus driving you finding LUDO.
Greetings, merchant. I want to look up for a fellow. Tall, jet black hair, well groomed, sharp features, thin mustache, amber eyes. He wears dark ornate clothes in black, red, and gold with patterns. Carries himself like a man of wealth. You seen anyone like that?
The vendor shakes her head, her eyes briefly meeting yours before returning to her wares. Your question echoes with similar responses as you move through the market. With each negative answer, a knot of frustration tightens in your stomach.
Ever run into someone like this? You question, gesturing towards the drawing. Tall, with dark hair, probably moving at a brisk pace.
The merchant peers at you, interest piqued but with a hint of skepticism etched into the lines of his well-worn face. Perhaps. Tell me more, he prompts, leaning back against a backdrop of worn leather-bound tomes and faded maps. No offense, but this drawing could be anyone. Details, friend, details make the man. Fair enough. Tall man, lean build. Black wavy hair, a bit messy but styled, like he cares how he looks. Amber eyes, sharp features, thin mustache. Light skin with some color. Dresses like he's from wealth, black coat with red and gold details, embroidered patterns, high collar. Carries himself like someone used to getting his way. Seen him around. The merchant nods, a memory forming. Yes, a man of that sort, with a resolute stride, bought a map of the eastern bogs from me. His hands, he gestures, were those of a swordsman, call-used, yet gentle as he unfolded the parchment. He sought herbs for memory restoration. Rare, they are, growing only in Taimur's bog.
What was his reason, may I ask? Personal interests or something else? You questioned, seeking clarity.
He shakes his head. Not for him. For a woman, he said. There was desperation in his eyes. He left for the bog alone, despite the dangers.
Much appreciated, you whisper, drifting away from the booth, the market hustle and bustle becoming a distant hum. Oh, there's a notice board. Let's check it out. Oh, we have many things up here. I'll have to check them out at a later date. Let me go here, go to the inn room. I'll get some rest.
Sitting at the edge of the bed, you take a few moments to reflect on the day's events. The conversations you've had, the leads you've gathered, and the mysteries that are slowly unraveling fill your mind. You ponder your next moves, the people you've met, and the paths you've chosen. As you close your eyes, the comfort of the bed envelopes you, allowing the stress and excitement of the day to fade away. You drift into a deep, restful sleep, your body and mind recovering for the adventures that await tomorrow.
Yes, this is a time to wrap it up right here. And I will start tomorrow. And I guess I would have to go to the bog to look for my friend. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.